Hello everyone, welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Since last I did some mining. I put a bit of a floor in. Kind of proud of the design. I'm trying to figure out how to get cobalt and ardite, because this is quite useful. I figured out you don't need much, you just need obsidian. So it's probably in this chest. If I were to, for instance, do this, you'll see I can just straight smelt obsidian. Now I'm only going to want a little bit of this because I'm not going to be using it for much except for an obsidian pickaxe head. And maybe some like tool heads. I'm going to be using mostly for tool heads. This will also show you the upgrading capabilities of it. So I'm going to take out my pickaxe cast. I have some iron in here, residual. And as we watch it get melted down, it's taking up a lot of lava. Because obsidian's hot, or it's very hard to melt. And you have this nice purple. Watch as it turns. Takes 2 ingots. How many ingots do we get? Oh, 1 block is 2 ingots. Do I want a hammerhead or do I want an axe? I think I'll go with the hammerhead. Now that that's casting, well, I'm going to show you the upgrade system. So if I were to take this obsidian head, let's do it, and do this, I have a mining speed of 13 on this, whereas before I had a mining speed of 13. Or now I have a 13.9. So I'm going to add that on, and this turns into an obsidian pick because it has an obsidian head. Same with this. This is an obsidian iron hammer now. I'm going to do the same with my shovel. Tools are looking pretty weird now, I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm gonna go into the nether to get cobalt and ardite, so I can make Manyullym. Or, as Nick called it, Manyullym. So, this can mine it just fine. I should have knew this beforehand, because I'm used to making a thing called alumite, which is aluminum, iron, and, well, obsidian. But I didn't know you could just use straight obsidian. Plus, it has made my tools more durable by a little bit. So now we have some ardite. But it's not enough. What do we do? So I mined out a bit. As I said, I did some off-camera mining. Aw. None for me. There's cobalt. This is what we need. You're here for this stuff so that we can get Manyullym. Now, why is Manyullym so important? It's the strongest stuff in the game. Not to say it's the best stuff, because that's a combination of multiple resources that I don't really know. So me grabbing all this cobalt and ardite is probably still useful. There's that. Now all that blue and yellow are good signs, because that means there's ardite and cobalt. We also have Draconic Evolution installed, so that's pretty fun. That's why I'm getting quartz. It's because I can get sharp modifier on a bunch of things. Hello, Ghast. Yeah, I've turned off the griefing capabilities of explosions because I didn't like it, and I don't want things to get blown up. Keep inventory is now also on by a mod. Because I've decided to take modding a bit more now. So now there's more mods. The only reason for that is because it's like I need those mods just for quality of life improvements. Like, for instance, that's why I added inventory tweaks. So that I could just, like, shift-click and it would move things to the other chest. Because I couldn't do that before. Or rather, I could, but now I can do this and it'll sort if I press middle mouse. So now that we got, I think, a sufficient amount, we're gonna make our first alloy. Manyullym. Oh no. Ow. Why? Out of food in the nether. Well, keep inventories on, so that's gonna be useful at least. There's the way back. How about no? You saw that, I clipped him. And I got the gas here. That's gonna be great. Also, this is Draconicum dust. It's from Draconic Evolution. And yes, we're going to have that installed. I don't know what it does yet because I haven't really messed with it too much. But we'll learn that together. Oh, a ghast is stuck in the cave. Interesting. I also found some Spetnaz leggings while I was out mining. Basically, I killed a zombie. So we're just basically gonna turn everything in to Manyullym. And it should give us like 50, 60 ingots because it'll double. Because it's a 1-to-1 and 1 + 1 = 2, so yeah. Also, a little while ago, I found something very, very nice. Creeper. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. Appetite. Down here in this cave. This is a godsend material. Because when you combine it with sand, like if I mine out some sand here, you want to know what this does? And I need a crafting table for that, I think. You mine it with sand and it makes fertilizer. You know what fertilizer can do? It's like bone meal. It's cracked, and I love it. Because it's going to solve the food problem entirely. Because that just means I have plenty of bread. As I have enough wheat, so yeah. So if I do that, now I have 32 fertilizer. Ah, forestry. When did you become so broken? Then we get to full harvest. Then we can replant. And you see why this will solve the food issue, right? Compost. Flour can be used. yeast, carrot burger. So basically I downloaded a mod that adds more food from the vanilla stuff because I thought it would be cool. But yeah, as I said, I wanted to get into industrial craft this episode. I was just gonna do Manyullym on camera because I thought that would be cool. And I didn't want anyone to miss that. So now, I want to basically just recast my tools. Now, as you can see, it is turning into Manyullym, which is this purple fluid. Purple fluid, good. It's very nice. It'll take a bit to turn into all the Manyullym, but it will be funny. It's gonna be fun to just watch all of this kind of melt together into Manyullym. So we have this nice royal purple material. Made out of Manyullym, or Manyullyn, I don't care which you call it, because at the end of the day it's still a really good material, no matter how you say it. Yeah, you'll see we got multiple blocks of it. Oh, 1 minute, never mind, it's half to half. Well, we might have to go back into the nether later to get this all set up. So there's that. I can go with this and turn this into a Manyullym hatchet. This into a now. These are the final incarnations of our tools. They have the fastest mining speed that we can give them, or nearly the fastest. But they have the most durability. Out of all of the tools that we have at our disposal. So we have 2 blocks, 16, so that's 24. 16. And we're gonna need a bit more. I'll just do that. And it'll make up what we need to make up with it. Although we could just not do the hammer right now and instead make the sword Manyullym. Because that would be good. I'm actually thinking about doing timestamps more often now. and devoting parts of the video to other things. Well, I guess I'm making a mattock later. Manyullym mattock time, boys. So how you make a mattock, like this is basically just same as, well, your simple axe shovel combo. At the same time, it's also your farming tool from Tinker's. I also made 2. That I can melt back down. So that works. We'll add in the tool rod. Now it deals 14 total damage. Oh, that is so overkill. That is so overkill. Let's make a mattock. There's a secret spot here. So if we do a mattock, the longsword deals more damage. As with tradition at this point, just for continuity, and so it looks the same, I need redstone and that. With that. So anyways, now we have Manyullym tools. Now it's time to focus on industrial craft. The thing I've been waiting to do most. So anyways, that might require more mining, I don't know. If it does, we'll do that. If not, then, well, good. So the next step is to get out of the generator stage of the game and into the maceration stage where everything kind of is automatable by just putting it in a chest and then it'll farm on its own. Now, yes, you can do this with Tinkers, but easy. Oh, also, one other thing. We have redstone, glowstone, and a diamond. We're going to use one of these diamonds for something new. A philosopher's stone. What does a philosopher's stone do? Oh. I need to go to my controls. There it is. Project E, charge is V. I'm going to change that to add. So let's say I wanted to make my entire place stone. There we go. So much better already. This is why I didn't worry about it earlier. As I could turn it into whatever material I wanted. Later. Now, this mod can be a bit overpowered if put in the wrong hands. That is why I'm not going to use it in the way of which I used to. Because I used to use it as kind of just this overpowered instant material portal, pretty much. And I could just put a diamond in and get a bunch of iron from it. That's no fun. As I'd rather work for stuff. It's not to say I won't use it, but I'm not going to farm it specifically for the sake of getting materials. Outside of some minor things, like if I'm a few things off, I might transmute X into Y. The tools are at least strong now. So how I'm going to go about this? Well, for one, I'm going to need to here's my crucible. Here's my ingot cast. Get the ingots out. Beautiful royal purple ingots. This is how you turn your original stuff, like for instance your iron stuff, like how I did this, into Manyullym and other materials, is you can just swap it out, although it will destroy the old part. So if you're looking to put like something paper on it, don't do it prematurely. If I were to take this, no, I don't have any sugar cane. I was gonna make a paper thing. Oh, I guess I'm doing this. Oh, I can't believe I'm holding Manyullym right now on this, especially in this quantity. It's quite nice to be able to say I worked for all this legit. So in 3 episodes, we've gone from pretty much nothing to having Manyullym tools. Because we basically rush Tinkers so that we can get good tools at the start of the game. Although these are not the best tools by far. Attack speed. 10. Our attack speed is good on all these. Damage with the chainsaw is 10. Then we're moving into iron territory here. Now that we have this, that stuff is worth quite a bit. That's like gold type of material. Next step for IC2 is probably to make electric furnaces and stuff along with the bat box, so I can replace this entire area. So I'm going to say this now. This is outdated. How do I know this? It really just is outdated. And it needs to be changed. Let's get some plates. Made of iron. We're going to need 6 in this case. If I want to make a macerator with that, I'm going to need 15 total. Let's see, how many? That box. 4. That's 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to have a 7th for the wiring. So that means 10. I mean, you can get to 10 as well. The crafting table is actually not outdated. But we can turn that into the modded crafting station. Now, and as you can see, I didn't bother placing. Well, we're about to gut the place anyway, because, well, in truth, we're kind of gonna need to. Also, another thing, don't try and break your machines. Without making, for one, ow. Why is there lag in that? So how you do this is you make a wrench, or in this version anyway, you want to make a special type of wrench, the new wrench. And you do that, and then it picks up the machine. This is a power tier 1 machine. Now, the generator, however, I'm guessing they just want you to pick it up with a wrench. So, what I'm going to do with this, first off, I'm going to make something out of copper, because I'm going to need some copper wiring to make electronic circuits. As electronic circuits are kind of necessary to the development of this. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. Then what we do is, for one, we're going to be making that, the machine block up for the macerator, this up for this. then we're going to be making a bunch of copper wire so that we can, first off, make the, whatever you call it, the electrical stuff, and we're also going to be doing the electrical cables and circuits, as we're going to be primarily using copper for this, for the wiring, until we go to gold. Being that I do this, add the rubber so we can do that. This is why we made the extractor in episode 2. So we didn't have to mess with that more than we had to. Now we can get circuits, and we can make up our macerator along with our furnace. What are we going to do with this? With the flint? Take our basic machine casing, 4 flint on top, 2 cobblestone on the sides, and then we're going to put the machine circuit on the bottom. Macerator crafted. Iron furnace, 2 redstone, and then an electronic circuit. You'll make an electric furnace. Bang. That is good. Now, we have to figure out power, because that's not going to work forever. What are we going to do when the power runs out? Or what are we going to do if there's no way to, for instance, make this work? What we're going to do is we're going to make a bat box to make the power. Or not to make power, but to store power. So that at the end of the day, we still have some. Oh, we're still making iron plates. Those are going to be useful anyway in the next machine, because we're going to do a compressor next. Compressors will, well, compress, as the name implies. The reason we're making that, though, is because we need one for just later game, because that's going to help me craft my armor and other stuff. Then also because it's just important overall to have this. Spell the stuff chest? Oh, never mind, no. It should be in the IC2 chest, yeah. This can be cut into wire. And we're gonna get the hammer. Turn these tin into this. Those are Then we're going to grab more redstone, this, and then, oh, we need to insulate our wires first. Always insulate. We're also then going to need a very unexpected ingredient in this. Wood. Wood and electrics normally are kind of separate from one another. You don't really expect it to be there, but it is. Oddly enough. Also, I figured out you could lunge forward with the long swords. Oh, single swipe kill. Japanese World War II boots. I'd be starting to look a bit like I got some armor. I got me some armor. Oh, French Gigan zombie. I'm gonna leave him. He's gonna come over here. I know I can one-shot him. Get rid of that guy. That's the thing, is I can one-shot anything now that comes my way. .29 attack damage. So we're gonna turn our wood up into just wood planks. Let's put some of the stuff we're not using away. From there, we're going to take our batteries out of storage. We're going to place them like this, with this, and then with this. Bang, we have a bat box now. This is going to cover power. How it works. So, there's this face, and then there's every other face. What you want is, this is your output face. The side with this little dot is the output face. So, I want it to be outputting into the floor, right? I would do that. And then connect my wires down here, because that's where my thing is. Now, why might I be ripping up my floor? One, for tutorial purposes, and two, because there's a very simple way of hiding your things, your wires, in there. That is to put them under the floor, and it looks nice, and it's easy. So, yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why. I have 300 millibuckets of lava left. Kinda glad I'm about to get the macerator up, because then I don't have to go any more lava runs. Plus, this will be able to get me started on the bonsai run. Unlike bonsai stuff. Throw this out for now. I'm going to pick that right back up. This here, this here. There's a wire there. And I'll just replace the floor as we go. It's a nice tactic. And it works well. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got just enough. Now you can place uninsulated wire. Just don't touch it, you're gonna get shocked. Plus you'll also lose electricity over time as it falls off when open to the open air. Get the electric furnace and the macerator down. And now we can fix the floor. Let's get an extra polished granite. Bang! And it looks so clean, doesn't it? Like you wouldn't even be able to tell that there was actually power stuff under it. Now, because this is adjacent, you will see that it is collecting power and it is outputting through the wire in the floor to go over to here. In the future, we will be making reactors and all these crazy things just to get this working. And that's going to be fairly crazy. Because once as we start getting coolant and other things like that, then it's going to start getting a bit, it's going to get a bit out there. I also know the best way to get power from the reactors, which I will use. IC2 electric furnace is, well, I'm gonna smelt up some of the cobblestone to begin doing bonsai trees. There's a very simple thing I would love to do, and that is called make bonsai trees so that I don't have to worry about wood again. That also puts into play the most economically suitable way of getting power as well. Growing trees so that you can make charcoal. Because that is probably the most efficient way of getting power. Outside of, well, nuclear, which we will be doing later. Yeah, look at that, that's not even an eyesore. It's pretty good. What can I use stone for? Oh, this. We're going to be making pressure vessels later. That's going to be what we're doing with that. You can do all these things with this. It's pretty cool. Utility nodes. Ah, Buildcraft. Bonsais. Oh, these are bricks, not stone. Eh. Well, we get to use the Manyullym shovel. Very fun. Tire node right there. Oh, I hope everyone here is having a nice day. Oh, we've already reached... Wow! I'm flies. I've been having fun today. We're already almost an hour in. I've lost track of time. Wow. That's crazy. Last night was really fun, honestly, because of the fact that darkness was on. So, having the little stream that we did. Not stream, but the video we made. Hunt for the shit post was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I'm gonna pause. We're being called by an extended warranty, people. This is funny. I'm getting called by the extended warranty bots. I thought my phone was going off because there was something weird or like something work related, but no, it was literally just the extended warranty people. I had to get that on camera. That was funny. The sheer absurdity of it is what makes it funny. And it's sad they have to do that for a living. Like, please don't spam call centers. It's their livelihood. They can't really do much else, I don't think. Especially if they're like from India. Then don't. Because that's an entire business industry there, so don't spam them. Because being a person in a call center is probably the worst job you can have. So at least just be kind to people. What are you? What is this? Okay. Huh. Strange. Guess I'm actually energetic today instead of being like pretty much late in the day. I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. So, yeah. Let's make a bonsai plants. Or pots, rather. Then we'll get the wood. Turn this into chests. The reasoning why I'm turning them into chests is because I need to make a finished crafting. To grab some dirt. So how hopping bonsais work is you place a bit of dirt in them and then you place your saplings. They're pretty nice and I recommend. 10 out of 10. Wood pot again. I need more iron. So I'm just going to go down and show off the speed of this pick. Because this pick is speed. It just goes zoom, 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 zoom. It be zooming though. Ah yes, we grew a bonsai. I remember when I was too scared to go in there. Oh, we have enough for another hopper. Because that's how you do this. You do hopping bonsai. And that plus one of these equals a hopping bonsai plant, which you can place down. And then you put a piece of dirt in it. And from there, you put a sapling. And you get the stuff. Which just gives us some resin. Oh. I'm going to swap out the macerator for a extractor. Or, better yet, I could spare a wire. Do that. Make this more efficient as well. Well, it's over. I'll make it better. And that'll extract rubber for me. Completely hands off. Now I have the 3 basic machines that everyone should start off with. In terms of IC2. So now just putting stuff away, getting things ready for the next little bit of work. I'm thinking I might start building soon. Or doing something. Also, if I hold middle mouse over, for instance, a block I already have in my inventory, it will give that block to my hotbar. I'll put that block on my hotbar. And that's really nice. Okay, just hungry again. Sleep. Turn it today. From there, what we're going to do is go up here, harvest our plants first, because that's important. And we're going to go find a patch of sand that is not required because I want more of the pretty much fertilizer, though those skeletons might fit the bill for now. See, I turned my roof into cobble by accident. I might install a texture pack, by the way. Yes, no. Put that in the comments. I want feedback. And if you do have a texture pack in mind, please suggest that. Might put a poll in, because I have some ideas already. As long as it's a texture pack on CurseForge for 1.12.2, I can put it in. Oh, whoa. That's a big thing over there. You seeing that? Let's go explore that. Let's go explore that tower. Oh. Oh, there's the Spriffing Brit. Quick, put him in the tags! Not really, though. Don't put him in the tags. I don't get the point of, like, putting something in the tags, even though... Ooh, this is the dungeon. This is the dungeon! I've never seen this type of dungeon before. This will gives me access to a new food source. So, let's go right on down, I guess. Down into the deep. Let's head right on down. These normally have some cool loot. Probably not as good as the stuff I have now. These are cool early game dungeons. Not exactly late game loot can be found here. Oh, cave goes right through the first door. It's a pretty cool idea, I guess. Oh. Well, I am not prepared for that. I'm gonna need armor. At least I got the keep inventory enabled. Because I don't like going to get my stuff often. I'm thinking an iron chestplate. Is there a Manyullym chestplate? No, sadly not. Plate. Y'all can identify some of the mods here if you really want to. Constant. I don't think this was what I was using the iron for. I don't remember what I was going to use the iron for. There we go. Got some armor. That's what we're looking for. More saplings. Oh, wait, yeah. I realize now where that was going. Some more bonsai plants. Well, guess we're going back into the mines. I'm gonna go on a mining trip. So, yeah, I will do that now off camera. And I will see you when that is back. Okay. I did some things. So I went mining. I figured out that you can put an emerald on your tools and further increase their durability, along with their attack and mining speed. So I also upgraded my hammer. Yeah, basic stuff. But now I have resources to continue. I made another one of these and some of this because this is a growing problem that we have too much wood. So I'm smelting the rubber wood, it turns into jungle wood. Smelt it again, turns into charcoal. And then I'm just loading it into the generator. And it's making a lot of electricity for me. Overall, I think I might conclude this episode soon because I have pretty much finished Tinker's. Oh, also this. Ow. Pain. Oh, this is very painful. I don't like that. Is there a... This is all full of weeds. I was messing with some other things today. Or so far I've been messing with things. I'm a klutz. Inventory tweaks is a lifesaver, by the way. Definitely recommend this mod if you have any sense of, well, time management. So I collected some more. Also, in between sessions, do you want me to refine anything, or do you want me to just go straight to the next episode? Leave that in the comments. I would like feedback on these things, because I'd rather know whether to refine all the resources or not do so and wait for the next episode to do refinement of the materials. So yeah. We've also hit the maximum amount of EU that we can use currently. 2 furnaces is the max. Currently it's using 10 EU per tick. This produces 10 EU per tick. As you can see, it is quite easy for me to just make up more and more. Also, the reason my extractor's not running, but there's sticky resin still. We have multiple stacks. I don't need more. It's also why I'm not expanding the bonsai farm, is because we have too much now. So that's fun. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Have a nice day, y'all. Stay safe out there.